She got her own house. She got her own house. She got her own house. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss what happened at the Naca Economic Justice Expo in Miami a couple weeks ago. So let's talk about it. So I have been waiting with bated breath ever since I posted my video a couple weeks ago about, the event that was coming up. And so Naca has finally put out kind of a recap video. If you don't follow Naca on social media, definitely go ahead and follow them. But this is a video that I was able to capture from their Instagram page. So I'm going to play it now and then I'll be back.
Right now, we're setting up the scanners. We're going to add the computers, and this side is the virtual side where people upload their documents and then they meet with a counselor virtually. So this side is a little more technical than the other side of the room that has the face-to-face counselors.
Great to be back. Yeah. Great to be back. We're absolutely committed to helping people that really need us. The people that need us the most are the people that come to these events, that we can interact on a personal level. We have some new technology that we are putting in place. So we're going to do this and then obviously get it done well here for the 4 days. There's such a need, and Naca's here to fill that need. So we got this. We're so excited. And we're going to work with everybody to get them through this process to be homeowners. It's great to see everybody on our Miami Achieve the Dream event. So everybody, welcome to Naca.
I'm expecting my first child, so I need a house for her.
I want to lower my payments, and that's very important because this time in society, you need lower payments so that you can make it.
Estoy pagando de renta $2,050. Así que si se me queda en 1,200, 1,300 por ahí, creo que vale la pena.
The home we're able to purchase is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a pool, and it's only a few $100s more than what we were paying before.
I am very, very happy today because I was NACA qualified. Everybody's rents are going up. My friends are going up $350, $500, $600. This mortgage payment is going to be something that's set, and it's mine.
Podemos tener casa. Gracias a Dios, damos la oportunidad. Gracias a NACA.
We're paying for a rent apartment. It was 1 bedroom, 1 bath with 2 girls. And we're paying like $1,300 a month. Now we have our own apartment with 2 bathrooms, 2 beds, and we only paying $850. The interest rate, it was 3.25.
I was qualified for $700,000 multifamily home. I still can't believe it.
We are actually super happy that we got qualified today. Definitely NACA is a very amazing program for anybody that needs that help.
I like to think the whole NACA organization. I like to think whoever clapper I just took, but I don't think I'm giving it back.
So based on that video clip, it looked as if the event was a success. I couldn't tell if it was super packed or not, just because my only point of reference was that old video from like the early 90s that Naca has you watch at the home buyers workshops, where they show people sleeping outside and stuff, because my personal Achieve the Dream event was virtual, so I have not yet gotten the chance to attend one of these in person. But it looks like it was a decent crowd. It looks like they were sufficiently staffed, and it looked like Naca had a mix of virtual counseling as well as in-person counseling. Now, you guys have maybe heard me begging and pleading for someone to please come forward if they went to the Miami Achieve Their Dream event / Economic Justice Expo to share their experience. I even made posts about it on my community tab. And so I finally got someone to share their experience with me. I did not get a chance to set up an interview with her. I would have loved to have spoken with her on camera and be able to ask a few more probing questions. But she left quite a lengthy, detailed response of her experience. So now we're going to look at what she had to say about how her experience was down in Miami. As I just mentioned, one of my viewers did leave a very detailed account of her experience. So I'm going to flash it on the screen so that you can read along. Feel free to pause it and read it at your own pace, and then just fast forward to the next section of the video if you don't want to listen along. I went to the Economic Expo in Miami on Saturday, 5/14/22. I live in Georgia, so I flew to Miami Friday night and left Sunday morning. I arrived at the convention center at 9:30 a.m. and left at 9:27 p.m. When I arrived, I was asked by a Naca volunteer who was wearing a yellow shirt if I've taken the Naca intro class, which I completed in October 2021. Then I was passed over to another Naca volunteer. She took me to a section in the convention center to sit and wait my turn to scan and upload documents. Just about a third of the way to get to a computer, I realized that I might not need to wait for a computer to scan my documents. I explained to another volunteer that I've already completed my first action plan. All documents are on file. I was taken into a separate room since I had my laptop and a portable scanner. In that room, I was able to meet with my MC on Zoom. Side note, I had my first intake session February 2022. Meanwhile, a new MC viewed my scanned items and said that I was real close to being NACA approved, but I needed to upload one of my 1040 tax returns because the document wasn't clear. The MC set up an action plan for us to meet on Zoom again later on in the week. After my meeting with that MC, I was going to leave to get something to eat, but I had a few questions that wasn't answered by the MC. I saw another NACA volunteer and I asked him if my current MC will be replaced with the new MC that I had just met with on the Zoom. He seemed pretty confident in his response, but I wanted a second opinion. At that time, I saw a NACA employee that had on a blue shirt, MC/mortgage counselor. He was busy on the phone and he had someone else waiting to ask him a question as well. Then I saw someone that was wearing a green shirt. While I tried to explain my question to him, he kept cutting me off. Not in a rude way. He directed me to go to underwriting. I assumed I wasn't at that stage for underwriting based on what the MC just told me. So I proceeded to ask my question again. He insinuated again that I go to underwriting. So I went to underwriting. The underwriting asked me for my NACA ID number. He asked the guy wearing a blue shirt that was walking by to give me my budget. After I sat with that guy wearing a blue shirt /MC, he took me back to the underwriters. The underwriter pulled my file. She asked me a few questions. Then before I knew it, I was getting the hand clappers. I didn't realize that I was getting NACA approved even during the hand clappers. I thought it was for the other family that was sitting there. The underwriter informed me that I was approved for the budget that I asked for. I told her that I asked for a different amount. She tried to give me that amount, but it would put me a little over the housing percentage ratio. Well, I've been saving the additional amount from payment shock. Since it was so late, I couldn't go to the purchasing workshop. Yesterday, I called NACA to schedule for the purchasing workshop on Zoom for this Thursday. So congratulations to my subscriber. As you guys can see, they were clearly approving people right then and there on the spot. So what I gathered from her experience was that if you are planning on going to one of these events, make sure that you get all of your questions answered. Make sure that you just don't settle for whatever it is that they have to say. Make sure that you be the squeaky wheel, because had she just left like she said that she was going to and get something to eat, she would not have been qualified. I'm not sure what ended up happening to where she was able to get qualified through the underwriters after being told that she wasn't able to. Like I said, I was not able to get her live and in person to ask any follow-up questions. But that just goes to show you guys to never take no for an answer, okay? Especially if you come prepared. And that's also what I loved about her encounter, was that she came with a scanner and a laptop. Like, it wouldn't have ever crossed my mind to show up with a portable scanner. So thank you for the pro tip. I will definitely pass that information along to the rest of my viewers and subscribers, that if you are going to one of these events, make sure you bring your laptop and a portable scanner, just to make the experience a lot easier on you. But as you could hear, she was there for the entire day, from sun up to sundown, for 12 hours. I'm not sure if they had any kind of refreshments or what the situation was, but just be prepared to be there all day and stay diligent. Now on to a couple of additional updates that I've been able to uncover since my last video. I'll link it if you have not gotten the chance to check it out. Definitely go ahead and check it out. But in my last video, where I announced that Naca had announced more dates for these Achieve the Dream events, I told you guys that I was told, or I saw on one of the Naca podcasts, that one of the Naca employees said that Naca was coming to Houston, Texas. But then when I checked the Naca website, it was nowhere to be found to register. So what I did was reach out to my MC and let her know, hey, I heard that Naca was coming to Houston. I'm interested in volunteering to get participation credit. When will Naca be in Houston for the Achieve the Dream event? And she said that they are slated to come here to Texas, to Houston, Texas, in August. However, they are still waiting for final approval, and they will not have that final approval until after the New York Achieve the Dream event that's coming up here in June. So she said for me to follow up with her after June the 30th, because they'll know one way or the other if Naca will be indeed coming to Houston, Texas. Of course, if they are there, guys, I am there first thing in the morning with bells on, volunteering and getting as much footage as I possibly can to share my experience and what I've been witnessing, and have you guys better prepared in case you would like to attend one of these events in the future. Another update that has occurred since my last video, where I released the new dates. I told you guys in that same video that I just linked in the last segment that Naca had announced that they were coming to Houston, Atlanta, Baltimore, New York, and Chicago. Well, as I was preparing for this particular video here, I stumbled upon the information that Chicago is no longer listed on the Naca website as an event for you to register for, okay? So if anybody out there that is watching this has indeed registered already for the Chicago event, and you have gotten some sort of correspondence from Naca saying that it has been canceled or postponed or anything, please jump down in the comments and let me know, let us all know, so that people can make other arrangements if possible to attend other ATDs. So if you have any inside information, I will work on my side as well, guys, to get an update on what has happened since I just posted this video a couple weeks ago. It could be as simple as maybe they're all booked to capacity and they aren't taking any new registrants at this time, and maybe it's like a wait list situation. But I did find that extremely strange, because as I was clicking through in my other video, just going through the different cities, only Baltimore was the one that was like almost completely booked up. But maybe things have changed in the few weeks since I uploaded that video. But like I said, guys, if anyone watching this has any inside information about what happened to the Chicago Achieve the Dream event that was slated for July of this year, please let us know. But that is it, guys. If I forgot anything, I apologize, but you guys know the drill. Let's jump down in the comments and let's talk about it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video, because it takes a village. Cheers.